So for the most part, you kind of are hitting with a scooping stroke, but after a while in this sequence, you start hitting with a nice forehand. There you go, nice forehand. And here you go. Your backhand is just rock solid. Now, even if you look a little off balance, don't worry about that because you can recover. And of course, we have Brody who looks just so much fun, especially in slow-mo. Nice shot, low over the net. Here you go with another one. And you put me in trouble, and unfortunately, I just kind of dropped it over, so whoops. Well, it had a little spin on it. This is a great sequence, and you're playing from the back court to maybe the transition zone. In future drills, every time you hit a good volley, we'll have you step forward a step or two, which will eventually get you to the kitchen line, which is where you ultimately want to be. You're hitting the balls fairly low over the net. And of course, Brody back there is just so cute. You step forward there, which is great, and you didn't overhit it. You just got it over. Anyhow, all in all, just a wonderful sequence. Here's another great sequence. Now you're a little off balance there, but you still made the shot. And I can also tell that you're really working on trying to get your paddle back up to the set position after you hit. Practicing that is going to pay dividends all of your pickleball life. So you really put me in trouble, so I kicked it up to a lob, and I hadn't taught you the button hook yet. This is a great sequence because you had a good run. Most of the shots you were hitting the ball in the middle of the paddle. There's a couple that you hit a little bit towards the edge, but the most part, it's a good sequence. And at the very end, You just didn't take the opportunity to get set on your backhand and track the ball. You had some really good drives on this one, especially off your backhand. If you notice that you're coming low to high on your backhand, and even then on your forehand, on the two hand, and at the very end, you make a really nice shot that I can't get to. You have to understand that people that are just starting with pickleball do not practice overheads like this. And this is just awesome. In fact, you almost took out the camera there. Now, I wanted to include that because if you notice your eye line, you were watching where you were going, not watching the ball. And then you absolutely make up for it in the next shot. Brody's very cute. Nice. Whoops. I got excited. I wanted to include this because you had some good overheads. And then, of course, I hit it back pretty aggressively, so you couldn't quite get ready. And that's just something you have to try to center yourself faster. But then on this last sequence, you did something really weird with your paddle. Like, you've turned it around. Anyhow, just something to note. I mean, we all do weird things. This sequence, more than anything else, really epitomizes why you should rate yourself a 3-0. You were able to hit 3 overheads. You were able to cope with difficult shots coming back to you and still keep the ball in play. And ultimately, the last shot that you did miss, you only missed by hitting the very top of the net. Jess is sitting here watching it with me. Here, you commentate.
Ah!
You gotta talk.
Hello. Oh, am I just recording?
Yeah.
Oh,
See,
nice.
slammed.
Oh, it all went
Oh,
into the
she
net.
did.